Shalom. First, I'd like to give, just like all praises, honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kadash. I would like to give double honors to my apostle Ellis of Great Millstone, who push his word in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so, now so more than ever. Also, salutations to the elect, 144,000 judges. That's 12,000 men from each tribe. And also salutations to the 1/3 men, women, and children that's part of elect. Also a special shout out to a few sisters that listen and learn to G. I'll say Shalom, this is your brother Sakalia for the Great Millstone. Used to camp back out and love that said truth, and man, this damn devil is something else, man. He wants to raise war in Venezuela. He said tanks from Puerto Rico to Trinidad to Venezuela. They try to evade, but they just waiting because they got Russian ships and Chinese ships there and the beach waiting for like America to do something. You got niggas Maduro was saying if the U.S. attack, they're gonna attack Trinidad and Tobago. That's where my family from. I'm gonna try Benjamin, you know. Also, we have we got brothers, GMS GMS brothers in up in Trinidad, you know. Uh, we're gonna pray for the brothers down there in Trinidad, GMS Trinidad, and also the elect down there, and also the elect in like Venezuela, the elect in South America, in Central America, because this that was raising war. Now he want to raise war on South America. He want to raise war on Burkina Faso, Niger. Who else? That's it. Maui. He wants to raise war on Nigeria. He wants to raise war on everybody. And really, he wants to raise war on the elect. So the topic is, all these nations will shoot arrows in America, Babylon. When I say all these nations will shoot arrows on Babylon, America, because America is doing too much, man. Esau, Edom here in America is doing too much, man. They are doing too much, causing wars with people, just fucking with people. Just want to take their resources and take people's lands and stuff. He got, but he wants more. This man's a greedy bastard, man. This nigga never be satisfied. He want to kill, stop wars and all this shit. And the people are tired of this man. He wants to make war with everybody. And really, he wants to make war with us, the prophets, the elect. That's coming. So I'm gonna get some precepts. This is I add my precepts to just like Chat GBT. Chat GBT is on point. You know, we use Chat GBT. I use Chat GPT. It's on point. Let's get it. Let's go to Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1. It reads, I will stand upon my watch and set upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. Verse 2. And the Most High Yahweh shall answer me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run to that read it. Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but the end it shall speak and not lie. Do it, tarry, wait for it, because it should come, it will not tarry. Verse 4, behold, his soul is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Verse 5, yea, also because he transgressed it by wine. He's a proud man near keep it at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and as that he cannot be satisfied. But God unto him all nations, and he unto him all people. Verse 6, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunted proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that leadeth himself with thick clay. So, the breakdown of verse 1 to 6, verse 1, I was stand upon my watch. Habakkuk, the prophet, was watching war events. So, we are doing that. The man of the Lord, GMS, be watching war events. That's our job, to watch the war events and filter it to the scriptures and let the sheep know. Okay? Watch this. The end time observant of Esau's actions. We had GMS talk about the prophecy is about Esau's rise and fall in the last days. Verse 2, write the vision that he may run it, that the run that read it. So the vision is prophecy of Babylon's Esau's destruction. Run, those who have understand it can prepare. That's repenting, come back to say two power, repenting, fasting, try to keep the commandments to their best of their abilities, do the work, read and study and teach. And let the sheep know. So Yahweh is giving Israel a roadmap to the survival in the last days of pressure. So verse 3, for the vision is yet a point in time that surely comes. So even if Esau ceases to prosper, the prophecy will be fulfilled, man. A point in time is the end time sequence. Do not doubt the vision. The Most High cannot fail. All right, it's not gonna fail. All right. So his soul lifted up is not upright. The just shall live by his faith. Lifted up Esau's pride and arrogance. That's the Esau spirit. That's Nero. And rest of these Edomites, they very prideful, very proud and arrogant, man. The just shall live by faith. So the Israelites will survive through obedience and trust. So the righteousness, the elect, we always on point. GMS on point. The righteous elect will endure Esau's oppression and be delivered. And be delivered, alright? We're going to endure. The elect is going to endure. Okay? This Esau's transgressed by wine gathered him all nations. So the wine is a metaphor for ingredients, luxury, and drunken pride. His not philosophy, his democracy, etc., man. So, God, nations, Esau's allies, EU, NATO, the Middle Eastern allies, he will gather to all nations to bring his new world order. So, Esau's, us at JMS point that Esau's global power is built on excess, greed, and oppression. That's what this devil does. He goes to countries and take people's resources, saying that they do this crime, which is a fucking lie. They go there and take people's oil and killing people. That's what he does, man. And here's the point at verse 6. Woe to them that increase it, that which is not his. So, thick clay is false power, wealth, and dominion. Prophetic taunt, Yahweh's judgment is coming. GMS point is Esau's empire will be stripped and burned and destroyed, leaving him powerless, man. This man's going down. So let's go to let's go up. Let's go to Ezekiel. Just bear with me for a second. This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 1. It reads, and the word of the Lord Yahweh Shai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against against Gog and the land of Magog, and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against them. So the verse on the breakdown, Gog and Magog is represents Russia and spirit. So we at GMS, we teach us that Gog and Magog refers to the modern day Russia. Meshach and Tubal are ancient Saturnian regions tied to Russia, Eastern Europe. The chief prince is a major world power ruler. The prophecy is end time latter days tied to the war prophecy preceding Yahweh's return. So key point: Russia will lead a coalition against Babylon, the great America, in the last days. Verse 3, and said, thus said the Lord Yahweh Shai, behold, I have against thee, O Gog, and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. Verse 4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy army. Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, with all them with shield in heaven. Verse 6, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all his bands, and made people with thee. So, verse 3, the breakdown, I have against thee. So the Most High is like using Russia, but he the Most High controls them, like he used Pharaoh in Exodus. The Most High will use Gog as a tool for judgment, man. So Yahweh is Yahweh Shai is stirring up these nations to not to fulfill prophecy against Esau's kingdom, man. All right. I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws. So the hooks is it represents forcing Russia back to their ancient war posture. The Cold War returned, military build-up, anti-NATO positions. That's what you see in Russia. You see in Russia, Putin sent Russia troops to Venezuela, just like the Wagner Group, because Putin used to be in the Wagner Group and also KSI Group, and the Wagner Group is worse than CIA, and like with them, they don't fuck around. They don't fuck around. So the Lord is dragging Russia into World War III, whether they will or not. So this is prophecy. Persia, Iran, Ethiopia, the African Lions, Kushite region, Libya, North American, no African constellation. Me and us, GMS teachings that Russia allies will be the Middle East and African nations anti-West military bloc, man. Gomer, Turkey. Gomer is Central Eastern Europeans traditionally tied to Turkey and Serbic areas. Togarmah is Turkey, Caucasus region, man. So more nations join Russian allies. Eleusinian military axis, man. They're gonna they're gonna join and fight this damn devil, man. Because this damn devil is he's doing way too much, and everybody is tired of this devil. And these nations, they was chilling until this man started pissing them off. You know? So Psalms chapter 149 and verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High, Yahweh Shai, be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen, and punishments upon the people. Verse 8, to bind their kings with chains, and their nobles with fetters of iron. Verse 9, to execute upon them that the judgment written, this honor have all the saints, praise ye Yahweh. So that's the saints is the Israelites. That's Psalms 148 and 14. Joyful after deliverance. Bad. We're gonna be rest. We're gonna have peace, everlasting rest in the kingdom, man. So the Israelites will finally rest and rejoice after Yahweh Shai destroys Babylon, America, and also the delivers the elect. High praises, glorifying Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And the sword, literally judgment and authority. We're gonna take the kingdom from these devils, man, by force. And the elect will wield power and bring justice upon the earth, man. We're gonna get justice, man. Where these devils do to you, you ain't gonna get justice here. We're gonna get justice in the kingdom. We're gonna get it in the kingdom. We ain't gonna get it here because scripture says, Zechariah, or 7:9, I forgot what chapter, possessors slay them and they hold themselves not guilty. Okay, these Edomites kill our people, they get away with it because it's prophecy. All right, we gonna get justice in the kingdom. Execute vengeance upon the heathen. The heathen is the nations outside Israel. Okay, vengeance is righteous payback. That's in Deuteronomy 32 and 35, Revelations 13, 9 and 10. The punishments is slavery, judgment, and recompense. All these nations, they gonna go into slavery. And what they do to us, we gonna do to them times 2, man. It's coming. So the elect will take part of the Lord's vengeance against the nations that oppress Israel, man. And you Edomites, man. Donald Trump, Elon Musk, the Rothschilds, all you motherfuckers that took part in our oppression, you gonna get it in the kingdom. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. And like, and also you all nations as well too. You gonna get it. And like, we not gonna show no motherfucking mercy towards you, cause you haven't shown no mercy to us. If you got a problem with it, you got a problem with it, kiss my ass. Excuse my French. Because these devils got a problem. When we tell them in their face, they going down. Excuse my French. Because I'm mad. The kings are noble, the elites, the world rulers, and the top nations, iron chains is literally captivity. So when America be destroyed, the 144,000 and Yahweh Shai and the angels, we gonna go to these bunkers in Eastern Europe and like grab these elite Edomites and these elite heathens, and we gonna put them in the body of Jehoshaphat, and they're gonna be burying dead bodies, man. That's their job. We gonna round them up and change, man. So the same nations that rule over Israel will go into captivity of Israel. That's Isaiah, the 14th chapter, verse 1 and 2. Okay. The execute upon upon them that judgment written. So judgment written. So the prophecies already declare. All that have all his saints, the elect are rewarded with authority. So the Most High will promise Israel the obedience, justice, and rulership, and the elect will help carry out it, man. We're gonna get revenge, man. All right. Let me go to Ezekiel first. This is Ezekiel chapter 39 and verse 13. It reads, "Yea, all the people of the land shall bury them, and it shall be to them a renown the day that I shall glorify, said the Most High Yahweh by Shai." Verse 14, and they shall serve out men and men of continuity employment passed through the land to bury with the passengers through passengers those that remain upon the faces of the earth to cleanse it after the end of 7 months they shall search. So all the people buried them renown I shall glorify. So the context is God gave and made God's judgment. So we at JMS we teach this after World War III. So many slain in a great judgment that a massive burial effort happened. So the land is purged after the destruction. So when World War III in the Middle East, when all these people get killed, these elites, they're gonna bury them. They're gonna bury these dead bodies. Okay. So we know, so the world will seize the power of the Yahweh when the Most High destroys the army of these nations, man. All right. After Yahweh shall returns and also destroy the armies, God against Israel, the land will be cleansed, and the Lord will be glorified, and the whole world will know Yahweh did this, not man's power. So, and also they gonna have continued employment, man. These elites, dedicated workers assigned to clean up the land. Continue employment, ongoing tasks. So we at JMS, we teach us that this is after nuclear destruction, the great battle. So corpse removal, purify the land at the divine judgment. So they're gonna bury these bodies. They're gonna bury them. Okay. Let's go to Slovakia. Let's go first Maccabees. First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 1. I'm gonna read 1 to 3. And it happened after that that Alexander of Philip the Macedonian who came out of the land of Chittim and has smitten Darius the king of the Persians of the Medes, that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece. Verse 2, and made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth. Verse 3, and he went through the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, and so much that that the earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up. So Alexander the Greek conquers Persia. Alexander, Edomite ruler. The reason why they call the Biodestructors, I think it was 1400 or 1500, Biodestruction group, they took the topographer out. Why they took the topographer out? They don't want you to know that Esau, they don't want you to know who, they doesn't want you to know that Alexander the Great is on the Bible, number one. And number two, they don't want you to know who, how did just like Northern Kingdom got to the Americas. That's why. So Alexander is an Edomite ruler. So we at GMS we teach us that the Macedonians and the Greeks were Edomites. Coming with Chittim, it's a region associated with the Greeks. The fall of Persia, the rise of the Edomite power. This marks the beginning of the Greek Empire, the rise of the wicked foretold in prophecy in Daniel the 8th chapter. So the earth was quiet, and his heart had lifted up. So Alexander conquered much of known world. So pride swelled him up. That's Esau's spirit, man. When Esau rules, pride and oppression flourishes, man. On verse 4, and he got a mighty strong host and rule over countries and nations and kings and became tributes unto him. And, and and after these kings he fell sick and perceived that he should die. Wherefore he called his servants such as were honorable, and he had brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. Verse so Alexander reigned 12 years and died. And his servants bare rule every one of his place. After his death, they put crowns upon themselves. So did his sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied upon earth. So he ruled countries, nations, and kings. So tribute to taxation, controlling dominion. His rule was fulfilled by prophecy of the fourth kingdom. That's in Daniel. The Greeks, the Romans, leading to the modern day Edom. The world dominion passing Esau's hands, stepping stone on Rome. So Alexander dies, and also divides his empire among his top generals. Ptolemy, Seleucus, Lysimachus, Cassandra. They became the Duchy or the Greek successor. So Greek leadership splits, apparently the way for subduing Antiochus Epiphanes later rises, main persecutor of Israel in the Maccabees. He reigned 12 years and served as rule. So Alexander, his short reign shows that the Most High controls kingdoms. That's in Daniel 4:17. The servants, the generals who became kings. So the Edomite rulership continues through their generals. So evils will multiply. Greek rule, beginning of the Hellenization, forced customs, ideology, wicked philosophies. Israel later oppressed, temple defiled, Maccabean revolt. All right, let's go to Second Ezra. Sorry, cause I've been a little bit too long. It's in my spirit. This is Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 28. I'm gonna read down to 31. This is Second Ezra chapter 15 verse 28. Behold the horrible vision and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out of many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Also the Canaanites raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the woods, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. Verse 31, and then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature, and it shall turn themselves, conspiring to get a great power to persecute them. So the horrible vision from the east. The east is the Middle East region. That's like what Western Asia. All right, the vision, the last days conflict. So this is dealing with pathetic wars in the Middle East, really Western Asia, prior to World War III. The key point: the Most High is stirring up these Eastern nations to battle the part of the end time of judgment. So the dragons of Arabia, these Arab nations, Islamic bloc. So in Genesis, I forgot what chapter, it says that Ishmael is a wild man. These Arabs are wild people, man. And they're gonna show that wild nature, man. The chariots, the military vehicles, war equipment, tanks, jets, etc. The fear, the terror, the chaos in the Middle East warfare. So that at this GMS point, the Arab nations will mobilize for major war, aligning with Iran, Saudi Arabia, Yemen factions, etc. Prophecy of the Islamic military conflict, the uprising in the last days, man. So the Carmelians or the Persians, so we at GMS, we teach that with the Carmelians is the Iranians, ancient Edom, wild boars, fierce, unstoppable rage in war, Assyrians, main region of Iran, Iraq, Syria. So Iran goes to war in the Middle East and striking Iraq, Syria territory. This links to Jeremiah 49, Edom prophecy, and also tensions versus U.S. presence in Iraq and Syria today, man. So the dragons again is the Arab nations who bury their nature as a warrior militant spirit rises back up. They in a spirit. They were chilling, but Esau keep fucking with them. So Most High put their spirit to be they be their nature. So the Arab nations unite to fight the Western influences like Israel and rival powers, Islamic collusion, raising in the last days. So they not fucking play with you, Esau. Let's go to the second. Did I say second evidence? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Let's go to Revelation. Then I'm just gonna wrap it up. This is Revelation chapter 17 and verse 16. It reads, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, and these shall hate the whore, and shall make the whore make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So the 10 whores is the EU, European powers. The beast is the revived Roman Empire system, NATO in the EU. Okay, so this NATO and the EU nations that currently ride with Babylon the Great America will eventually turn on her. They're gonna turn on this bitch. They try to hate the whore. The whore is America, man. So we at GMS, we teach us that America is the dollar of Babylon. So even the American allies will eventually turn on her because of economic collapse, political betrayal, prophecy being fulfilled, and the Most High puts in their spirit, man. Yeah, this is what Esau Edom does right here, and make her desolate and naked, destroy, appetite, naked, exposed, strip of power, alliance, defense. America will be isolated, abandoned, and left vulnerable. They powerful now. They can be left. They're gonna let vulnerable. They losing they allies right now. Eat her first is symbolic to consume her power, take her resources, turn her territory to spoil, disappear her global influence, burn with fire, nuclear destruction. Ties to Revelations 18, Isaiah 13, Jeremiah 50 and 51. That's why you see China not sending out that much goods to America. Because I used to work at this company, I used to work for a Baytown. They used to get, they partners with Target and China. They get goods for China. They not getting goods. And they don't have a lot of work. They work 1 day a week. 7 hours, 1 day, and off 4 days. Yeah. Because of Donald Trump. But it's policy. So NATO and the EU nations will shoot missiles at America along with China, Russia, Iran, etc. All these countries. They're going to shoot nukes, man. Fulfilling World War III judgment, man. That's what's going to happen. So, Slack has been like a long video. I hope this is edifying to the spirit. Slovakia, I did a long video. Slovakia. So, I'm about to wrap this up. First, I'd like to give all praises all the glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai and double honors to my apostle Els, the great millstone. And for next time, Shalom.